Hey guys, so let me start off by saying this. When I went to see the first Maze Runner, I went into it with absolutely no expectations. I was just hoping to see a movie, and I ended up loving this movie. Then, when I went to see this one, I thought I would love it, and I absolutely loved it. It's really awesome. So I am so excited to be talking about Maze Runner: The Scorch Trails with you.
There's something inside of us that we could want, so we can't let them find us. You guys don't have to come with me, but I know we can make it.
Right there! Hang on!
Alright, so this movie is directed by Wes Ball. Wes Ball directed the first one, and he's also directing the sequel. And the sequel, unfortunately, comes out in 2017. So I'm guessing there's a lot going into that one because there was a lot in this movie. But there'll be no spoilers for this because I'm just telling you to go see it because it's really, really cool. So many cool visuals, so many cool theories and elements going on with it. It's just a fun movie. It's a great movie, and all I can do is just boast about it because I was so enthralled with it. When I saw the first one, I was really engaged by these characters. I mean, unfortunately, so many of them die in the first one, but then we are left with our core group, and our core group that we focus on in this movie is so great. Their acting skills are really, really awesome. They really make me believe that they're in this post-apocalyptic world, that they're running from the cranks, which are these zombie-type things, and the flare virus is a real thing. This movie has a higher budget than the first one, and you can see they put that budget to good use with the visuals, and the visuals are very impressive. I really love the way they designed the post-apocalyptic world. I'm not really sure where the movie takes place. It sort of looks like they're in New York, possibly San Francisco, but it's some big city with lots of bridges, and my guess is New York City. So the movie pretty much picks up directly where the first one left off, where the kids get picked up after escaping the glade or the maze, and then following that they go through another series of events trying to stay alive because it's called the Maze Runner, and Thomas and his friends run everywhere because they're in trouble, because there's this whole big concept that these kids are immune to the flare virus, and there needs to be a vaccine to destroy the virus, to save innocent people. And the biggest message of this movie, I find, is the good of the many versus the good of the one. And you find that we really support our main characters and we want them to win. And then, when we hear the villains, pretty much, we think about their side as well. I mean, you definitely know they're villains because their intentions are quite horrible, but at the same time, you understand their side as well. So I think that's really good writing right there. So the writing of this was very, very good. And I just really like the visuals, the cranks, because they're like zombies. It's very Walking Dead in the terms of just how crazy they are and how they're running from them. But it starts off with one stage of the virus and it slowly progresses, and it's really cool to see how this progression works with the virus. The last stage of a crank zombie is quite scary, and I just really love the way the movie shows that. And the movie really focuses on Thomas, but it also really focuses on our core survivors from the original Maze Runner. I really liked Mino in this movie. He's one of my favorite characters in the last movie, and he was one of my favorites here. Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad, from Once Upon a Time, he was in this movie as well. He has a really cool role. I love the role he played in it, kind of an anti-hero type thing, and he's a very good actor. He's one of my favorite actors in television because he's very believable in everything he does, and the same thing applies here. Thomas, who is played by Dylan O'Brien, of course, is phenomenal. And then Kea Scolarendo, I probably pronounced her name wrong, who plays Teresa. She has a very interesting role in this movie, and I hope that you all, if you see it, we'll talk about it in the comments below. I don't want to spoil it in the video, but I definitely want to talk about it in the comments. So if you have spoilers, leave them down there. But just warn anyone else who is watching the video. But I would say overall, this is a movie that people really should see. Definitely check out the first one, but my sister never saw the first one, and I went to see this with her, and she thoroughly enjoyed it. I just gave her the clip notes of the first movie, and she ended up loving this to the point that she said she wants to read the books, so I am glad. And I'm rewatching the first one tonight again because I absolutely love the way this movie progressed. And the movie's really long, and what's really cool about this movie is there are points when it could have ended, and it doesn't, and you're just so happy about that. So overall, I would say The Maze Runner is a movie for everyone to watch. It's definitely something that you guys should check out. I mean, it's not for everyone, I guess, but I really feel if you enjoy the first one, you'll love this sequel. And then the problem is, once it ends, and it has such a great ending, and you really are going to be curious what's going to be happening in The Death Cure, which is the third sequel. It's fun. It's a fun movie. It's solid, and I would say for all of you to watch it. The writing, the visuals, the acting, it's great. It's a great movie, great messages or great ideas that they put out there, and I am looking forward to the sequel that comes out in 2017. Hopefully it'll be out in September 2017. So thank you all for watching my non-spoiler review of it. If you want me to do a spoiler review, let me know in the comments below. I'll gladly do a spoiler review because I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all later, hopefully about The Maze Runner in the comments below. Bye, guys.